Hello out to all you amazing miscreants. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you very much for lending me your time and your ear and listening into another gamer's memory video. Uh, and what I'm going to talk to you about is probably not my best story, but I figured it's something interesting to share because I'm just me. I'm just going to share you guys my, like I said, I'm sharing my gaming history. I'm sharing random moments from when I was gaming previous to YouTube anyway. And there was a day that you know what? Let me preface this first. Um, before I moved to Pennsylvania, before I moved away from Maryland to Pennsylvania, my nieces spent a lot of time over with my home with my wife and myself, and we were they were there, especially on weekends. We would constantly like play like video games that required four people to play. That well, not required for people to play, but four people could actually join up together and play. And one of our favorite things to do, especially playing on the Wii, was to play new Super Mario Bros Wii, and we would do like the challenge courses. And our favorite one is definitely, if you've played the game, you'll know what track this is. Well, there's a couple of them that do this, but the one specifically is actually a part of the main game. Um, where it's the one I don't remember the name of the course, but I know you're riding on the back of the I can't remember the name of the fucking thing. But you're basically riding on a track over top of a huge ass fucking pit of lava the whole way along. So we would constantly play that, just like that level. That was the favorite. That was our favorite level to play on. Like no bar none. Like my nieces, myself, and my wife. Yeah, my wife was playing these games with us. For some reason, she's not interested in gaming. I'm still trying to figure that one out. She likes playing video games. She has fun playing video games, but she's not interested in video games. I am dumbfounded by this. But we were playing this like all of us with the Wii remotes in hand and shit. We would troll the fuck out of each other, like, and it was so horrible. Um, like on that course, if you throw someone, they're likely going to fall off and die into the pit, into the pit. So we basically made an unspoken challenge to each other to see one who could stay on the longest, who could keep themselves from being thrown off, and who could keep from being bumped off. Because there would be certain points where someone would jump and someone else would run under them real quick and bounce them up, so so that their trajectory is thrown off for the landing. And granted, sometimes if you were far enough up to the front, you could make it back onto the tail end of the thing that was going on the track. I can't remember the name of that damn thing. Um, but in general, you probably already know this, but I was the biggest troll of the group. I did win most of the time. Like there were certain times they got me. I'm not even gonna bullshit you. There were certain times, like at the beginning of the fucking course, where the three of them would gang the fuck up on me and make sure that I couldn't get back on. So we would either you would either one throw somebody off and then try not to pop their bubble so that they can't participate in the rate in the level, or get rid of them and try to pop them real quick so that they miss landing. Like there was a lot of shit that we used to do with each other in that particular course that was just funny as fucking hell. If I had a capture card back then, I would have recorded all of that shit. I would have been fucking recording every last bit if I had a capture card. Um, it's like it's unfortunate because like now we don't have the opportunity to do it. So I mean, Granted, there will be like the oddball weekend that they come over and everything, but I doubt that we'll be sitting down playing New Super Mario Bros. U. All four of us just like sitting on it, especially seeing as now one of my nieces has a daughter. Even though she'll come over and play some video games, I'm like, I'm not going to lie, she say she's going to play some video games, but it's just not going to be as easy to concentrate all of us sitting down and doing that. It was just it was just one of those things that we could do that was a lot of fun. Like that, I kind of cherish the memory now because it's something that it's not as easy to do anymore, and like I can remember that very fondly, and that's something that's a memory you can't get without having gaming involved. Like now, I don't know about you, but I don't think that going around throwing your friends and family into a vat of lava is like the most fun thing in the world. But in the video game, you can do that type of stuff, and there's not like any horrible consequences to it because you can tell it's all in good fun. Like you're just playing around. So I just when I think about that, I'm like, there's a lot of stuff that we used to do back then that we can't really do anymore. Like it's not that we can't do it at all. It's just not going to happen right now. So hopefully, with me saying this, putting this out there, like it eventually happen for my kids, and they'll be old enough they'll be able to play games in that same way. Because I have 5 children, so somebody might end up being left out if consoles don't set up a way to have more than 4 players to be able to play on them. Outside of the Wii U, which they could do. They could do something on New Super Mario Bros. U because the fifth person could be trolling everybody with the blocks and stuff, which can be fun. Trust me, it's fun. I've tried it. It's fun to do that to someone. I kind of want to do. If I ever get the chance, I want to have my nieces or somebody else play some games with me and record because like you guys have seen gameplay from me by myself, but there are several games that I have that I know I can play with another person. I just don't have anybody else around to play with me right now. My kids at this point can't keep up with me. Like they can't even moderately keep up with me yet. So once they can get to that point, that might actually become a thing where I'm playing with them and they might actually be able to do some damage and play with me. But that would be cool. I would. I just wanted to share that. But like, I know it's not the best story. Like, trust me, I know it's not the best story. It doesn't. It doesn't put me in the best light being such a big troll to everybody on the game. But it was a lot of fun. Like we all had fun. Like trust me, at times there was some frustration when you're the person that loses and like you can't fucking find a way to come back whatsoever. But then there were those times when one of us was losing so horribly bad, but we get on that last life, and everything just seems to work, and we still end up winning overall. So, like, there was a lot that happened, like just playing that alone. Like, I'm not even going to talk about playing Halo 3 with them. I'm not going to tell you guys about playing Halo 3 with them. Yeah, I might save that for next week. Yeah, you know what? That'll be my next week, my story for next week. I'll talk about some of the stuff that we did playing Halo 3 online, where they would play on guest accounts on my Xbox Live. Hey, there we go. Now you actually know what the story is going to be next week. You don't have to wait for me to drop it on you on a Friday and be like, well, hey, I don't know what he's going to talk about this time. For the few people that actually do watch this, because this isn't a series that's going to get a whole lot of numbers. I know that much. But for the few people that do watch this, I appreciate you guys stopping and listening to my ridiculous stories about stuff I've done playing video games. But that's it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Keep your eyes and ears out for more of my stuff. And until the next time, enjoy your games. Peace out.